H2K Infosys provides world-class online IT training, staffing, and software testing solutions to customers worldwide. H2K Infosys supports 100% job-oriented training, hands-on project work, cloud test lab, resume preparation and review, mock interviews, robust syllabus. One-time pay, lifetime access to live classes and videos. H2K Infosys has won the trust of thousands of students worldwide. For free demo class, visit h2kinfosys.com.
Before we start, could you please just okay, let me introduce myself. So myself Anil, and I have been working in the Salesforce domain since 12 years, I can say. So I have worked as an admin developer and consultant and lead consultant and all. So right now I'm working as an lead consultant. Yep, we'll be discussing in this training. We'll be discussing how to work on how to work on the Salesforce admin topics. Not only learning topics, we will discussing how to implement that in real time. So tomorrow, once you get job, how you will be working on a task, what type of task you may get, and how to start the task, and what type of queries we can ask the colleagues or the business analyst, whoever from whom we are getting the task, or how to work with the client. So all those things we'll be discussing in this training session. So it's not that learning concept, we are learning how to work in real time also, so that you feel more comfortable once you land in a job with some experience. So that it shows whatever you are working in the job, so it shows that you are an experienced engineer. So that in such way we will learn, we have designed this training so you feel more comfortable once you get the job. Before I proceed, could you please introduce yourself one after one? Just your name and the education background and why you want to learn Salesforce. That's it.
Okay, can I?
Yes, please.
Okay, my name is Sam. I'm here in US, and my background is in IT. Been working for a very, very long time. I worked on software development, network engineering, SAP, and all that. So, so I have a lot of hands-on experience building the systems, all that. And I was for a long time, I was looking at getting into Salesforce for one reason. I'm not at this point in my career, I'm not looking for a full-time on-site job. I did when I was in SAP, I travel a lot. So I'm really looking to land into as a Salesforce admin. I don't know what it takes, but I know a few people who got into, they trained themselves, they got certified, and it took them like less than a year, and they landed a pretty good job, and they're working remotely. So that's what I'm, my focus is. Yes.
Okay, so you're already a professional professional IT engineer, so you're having lots of experience, but now you want to land into switch into Salesforce Salesforce technicals lines.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good to know. Yeah, nice. Yep. Anyone next? Maybe BR. I don't know.
Hi, my name is Bomulakshmi Ramakrishnan. You can call me Bomu, and I am in Atlanta, Georgia. My background is I'm an accounting. I have accounting background. I finished enrolled agent. Right now, I am working in CPA office. I finished QA and business analyst plus Scrum Master certificate also. I thought to do it Selenium instead of Selenium. Maybe Salesforce, it's better to get a job and all those things. That's why I want to join, and I want a full-time job plus remotely also.
Okay. Yep. Good thing. Salesforce will help to land a job, to get a job faster than the Selenium, whatever you mentioned. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Gautami.
I am Gautami. I'm currently located at Apex, North Carolina. I have a computer science background. So I don't have any previous experience, so I wanted to start my career as Salesforce admin.
Good, good. So, thank you. And yes, Hasib.
Hi, my name is Hasib Ahmed, and I'm totally new to the IT thing. My background is from banking, so all my life I did like a banking jobs, but now I just want to switch to IT thing. I just finished my business analyst courses. So as you told me, like like Salesforce is like a booming thing,
Yeah,
and you can find a good job in a like good pay, and you can do
yeah,
remotely. So I'm just tired of like traveling every day. So I just want to do something from home and get a
yeah.
nice job so I can like live with.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it.
Good. Yeah, good, good, good. Yes, as you all said that Salesforce is a booming technology, and yeah, yes, remote jobs. Yes, once we get, I mean, there are chances to get remote jobs in Salesforce because Salesforce is completely a cloud. It's a cloud technology. So whatever we are doing for on the Salesforce platform, it can be done from anywhere around the world. We need an internet and username password to log into Salesforce org. That's it. So yeah, just to explain how we are going to work on the Salesforce and everything, let me share my screen. I hope I'm sharing. Yeah, you see here, I have listed out what are the topics we are going to discuss in this training. Okay, it will be like an index. So how to create a Salesforce org. So creation of a Salesforce org is nothing but we will be creating
Anil,
one demo. Sorry.
Anil, sorry to disturb you. I cannot see your like a screen. I don't know why.
Let me share it again. Yeah.
No,
Are you able
still
to?
not.
Is
We
it for
can see.
everyone?
No, we can see.
I can see it.
Okay.
I cannot see. Maybe I'm logging from my phone. That's why I think.
Maybe.
Okay.
Anyways, this recording will be there. I think you can.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can check
I'm
with that.
interested.
So here, okay. Okay. What I'm explaining is here I have an Excel file. Okay, it's a Google Doc. Here, Google Excel sheet. Here I have mentioned the topics what we are going to discuss. Okay, in this training. These are the different topics in the Salesforce admin for Salesforce administrator and the task anyone. And so I have just designed like this so that whatever we are discussing will be having each and everything tracked. What topic we have discussed, any task we have given, if needed, we can use date also when we have discussed the task we have given, like creation of Salesforce or basics of Sales Cloud. So how to what I may give some task to you also to work on after discussing the topic. So what task we have given, we'll note down here. So how this is going to help you tomorrow. So after completion of the course, or if you have completed 50% of the course, if you want to revive revisit again, so you can just go through these topics one by one. There is some sequence, right? So you can understand easily which you have done. It's done by you have created, you have done some task and everything. So you can go through the topic and just have a glance on it and see the task which you have done. So you feel more confident, right? Even you can practice one more time, you feel more confident. Apart from this task which we are discussing and topics and the task, we have one more thing called trailhead links. Okay, so Salesforce, we have a trailhead. Trailhead is nothing but is a playground to practice on the topics which we topics related to Salesforce. So I will help you in creating trailhead org, trailhead credentials, everything. So once we have those things, so you can log in and you can practice some topics, whatever topics we have discussed here. You can practice similar trailhead related to those topics. From trailhead you can work again on it, so you can learn twice. So we are discussing here, and even the same thing you can learn from the content already created by Salesforce, right? So it will be as a double practice for you. The same content, same topic, you can practice couple of 2 times. And one more thing, after you do this trailhead, each topic, Salesforce will be providing some points. So once you achieve some threshold limit of points, you'll be getting a recognition by Salesforce stating a trailhead ranger, trailhead double ranger, triple ranger, like that. Okay, so that's a recognized one. Even you can showcase that on your LinkedIn. So that means whatever you are doing in the trailhead, it is recognized one. So now here, if you see the topics what I have jotted down, these are the very core topics for a Salesforce administrator. Okay. So first, just to give a brief on Salesforce admin. So as an administrator, we are not going to write any code. Okay. It doesn't, we won't work on code, but we should understand what is the issue. Is the issue is related to the code, or is the issue related to Salesforce standard functionality? Okay. So unless will get system from end user is doing something, he's creating some records or he's working on Salesforce platform, some error may occur. So end user is going to raise a case to their Salesforce admins. So admin or who are consultant, he will see that error. So he should understand by seeing the error or replicating the issue whether it is a standard, I mean Salesforce standard admin level issue, or it's a custom level, custom issue. Maybe is it related to a code or a page or class they have, whatever they have written. So that differentiation also we should understand. So we will get to know that differentiation in this course, so that tomorrow while you're working on it as an admin, you can understand clearly differentiate what is the development part and what is an admin part. That one is we should know. That is one thing. And as I said again, we are having different topics related to Salesforce. Each and every topic we'll be discussing in a sequence. Whatever I have mentioned here, it is not the sequence. I have defined the topics. So based on the understanding we are having, we'll go to basic topics first, and then some complex, and like that we will go to complex topics like that. So that you feel more confident, first you should understand what is Salesforce. For that, we'll go very basic topics first, and like that some more complex, like that we'll add on, we'll verify, go with the topics. For the Salesforce, there is no need to install anything in our laptops, nothing to bother about storage, everything, because it's a Salesforce, we all know it's a cloud platform. Everything is taken care by Salesforce. But for us to practice, we can create our own free demo. It's a free one. How we create any free Gmail account. Similarly, we can create a free demo. This is whatever you are seeing, it's a demo only. You can create a demo like this, and we can start practicing or learning on this org. So every day, whatever I'm teaching, we are discussing here. We'll be logging into Salesforce org. I will share my screen, and we'll discuss each and every topic by working as per the topic. And I'll share my screen, and I will show you that topic. I will explain the topic. You can practice the same thing from your end in your free demos. Okay, we'll be having recordings. Even if you feel that okay, I have discussed in the class, but something I forgot again. You can review those recordings, whatever we have discussed, and you can be up to date. So simple, whatever we will be discussing each day, we'll be discussing simple topic. I mean, we don't discuss a big topics. We'll cut down into simple topics. Each topics are there. We'll cut down into simple topics. We'll discuss, and whatever topic we have discussed today, just practice that on the same day, and you will feel more confident on the concepts. Okay, and I can really say for sure, I can say Salesforce is easy to learn compared to development. So we are not going to write any code. We are not going to, of course, we will have some logics, because we need to create formula fields. We need to create validation rules. We need to write some if conditions and all. There are predefined syntax are there. So we will use it, and we'll write it. It's easy. Of course, initially it will be somewhat confusing, but once you practice on, it is easy compared to development. So here we are not going to write any code. I can say we are not going to write any oops concept, class, method. We are not going to write all those things. Whatever Salesforce is provided for us, we are going to use them. So we are going to learn them. We are going to apply how it will be in the real time. Tomorrow, once we land as a Salesforce administrator in the job, so what type of issues or cases or tasks we may get for the respective topic we are learning. So for example, today we are learning about users. So I will explain the topic and I will give you I will explain a scenario, what type of tasks we may get once you land, once you're working as Salesforce administrator, right? For example, user creation. So they'll say that, okay, do go ahead and create a user. We have 4 employees joining today. We have to provide Salesforce access to those employees. So just create user. So here they said just to create user, and now as an experienced administrator, what questions you have to ask the person who have assigned you a task. So that we can't directly simply take, okay, if he said that just create 4 users, this is his name, this is his email, just create. We can't create because we should know what permission we should provide to that user. The person who asks us to create, he should say. So we'll let the person know, okay, we can create the user. Now let me know how what is a mimic user. That means if I'm creating 4 users, all these 4 users should be, how should I create similar to some other existing user. If they have given us any existing user in the Salesforce, we will compare that, what permissions we have given to that user, and we'll create these new users similarly to him. So that's how. So here what I'm saying is, we'll discuss the topic, and we'll discuss some real-time scenario, and what type of questions we may ask, we need to ask the person who have given us task. So because we are learning to job with some experience, right? If we ask some very basic things, we one or couple of times it's okay, but if you are doing again and again, they may get, there is a chance they get to know that, okay, you are not having hands-on real-time experience on the Salesforce. So to avoid that one also, we will discuss as that, okay, the basics whatever we are discussing here, it's good to know the basics, everything and all. And the questions what you are going to ask the consultant or the business analyst, whoever have given the task to do, that will be some meaningful questions, not at very basic level. Some useful questions or related questions will be asking. So that one, that way we can clearly make sure that we are not we make sure that we are experienced engineers while working on the job. So that's how we will be working, and each and every topic will be shown here. So we'll be discussing the topic and all, and as I said, we'll be having a demo created for everyone, and we can do, if needed, we can even do in the class a couple of times. If you want, we can work like that also. And each and every topic whatever we are discussing will be shown the org, and we'll do in the live, we'll show in the live in the screen sharing, and we'll work on it. And one more thing, see here, I'm I feel that once we have an interaction, two-way communication while classes, in the class also, so that will be more helpful for both of us. Even thoughts to explain, to engage, and even have more better with more examples, right? So let's have an interactive classes, then it will be very helpful for both of us. Yeah, all of us. And these are the list. This is Excel sheet. Whatever you are seeing, these are very core concepts in Salesforce Admin. So all of whatever topics you are seeing here, we'll be discussing all these topics. We are having nearly 57 topics are there. All these topics we'll be discussing. As I said, we'll be breaking into pieces and simple content each day, basic to the next level of complexity. That's how we are going to discuss. Yeah. Any queries do you have?
Yeah, I have a.
So,
Go ahead.
thank you. So, what type of clouds are we going to learn here? Only Sales Cloud, or are we looking into
See,
Service
here
Cloud too?
we are going to learn Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, and Community, Salesforce Communities.
Oh, so in
And
Sales Cloud, we'll be learning about lead assignment rules, order management, and all those
yes,
things.
Yes, we are going to learn campaign, lead, contact, account opportunity, lead assignment rules. From opportunity
Okay.
onwards, next to how to create a product price books and how to
Okay.
create a quote. Yep, we'll discussing all
Okay.
those.
Okay. So for coming to Service Cloud, it will be case management and everything related to that,
Service Cloud,
right?
we are going to discuss creation of a
Case.
case assignment rules,
Mm.
and
Okay.
knowledge articles. We'll be discussing those things.
Okay.
And
Are we
entitlements,
going to? Uh,
Mhm.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
We have entitlements and all. So I will show that one how we have worked and all. Because recently I have
Okay.
worked on those entitlements and SLS and all, so I can show what we
Oh.
have done, and you can learn from you. It will be helpful for you to learn from your
Oh.
end also. Yeah.
Okay. So also, are we going to learn about omni-channel and live chat agents related to
Omni-channel
that?
live chat agent, no.
Because
It's a
omni-channel is something which is trending these days, right? We find
yeah.
lot of jobs on omni-channel.
Yes, yes.
So
It's a latest topic, so even I am not aware much on this omni-channel and all. So I can
okay.
share you how to learn and all. But whatever we are
Okay.
discussing, these are the core topics. Using
Mm-hmm.
this knowledge, we can step
Okay.
into that one. That's how it works. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So flows, how about flows? Like, are we learning
Yes, I will explain you the
also
flows, how
all
to create
times?
a yeah. Because
So that is also
this
one.
flows
Mm-hmm.
concept, we are going to learn first workflows. This is a basic one, so that it will be you
Mm-hmm.
will
But
feel more
workflows we
comfortable.
are not using these days, right?
I
Workflows we are not
understand.
using these days.
I
Process
understand.
builders
We
as
are not
workflows.
using these days, but
Okay.
first, if you learn a workflow, and then if you go to process builder, and then you go to flow, you feel more comfortable in
Okay.
learning flows. That's the reason we are going to
Mm-hmm.
know the
Oh,
basics
okay.
of this
Got it.
one, right? So we'll learn workflow. We'll get to
Okay.
know what is workflow, how to create and everything, and then process builder, and then flows. So there, I'll show
Okay.
you how to create a flow and how to use it and everything. Yeah,
Okay. So flows also we'll be discussing in detail, right? So
yeah, we'll discuss flows also.
okay.
So
Got it.
whatever flows
And
I have created in my job routine, I will show those so that you
mhm.
can understand. I
Okay.
will show the how in workflow it is there and how in the flow we have
Yeah.
created. So that examples I will
Yeah.
show you so
Because
that you can learn. Uh,
yeah, yeah, for Salesforce admins, flows become a main
Flows
thing
is
these days. So
yeah. These days everyone is asking flows. If you're good on flows,
mm,
you hands on flows and all. So I'll show that flows.
yeah.
Yeah. And you can.
Okay.
I will explain
So
how
you'll
to
be
learn.
showing everything
Yeah,
in real
the
time.
flows I
Okay.
will show you. But the more you practice, the more you get on flows. Because it's again, if
Mm,
you start digging deep into flows, it is again similar to a developer, right? We have to write
yeah.
loops, everything. So I will show you how to
Mm,
use those elements and all, and with some few
okay.
examples of which I have
Use
already worked in
cases.
my
Mm,
in which I have already worked in my project. I'll open those use
okay.
cases and I will show you, and that's how you practice further.
Okay.
Depends on how you. That's how
Mm-hmm.
you learn. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Sam.
Yeah, my I question is that how, what's the realistic time frame for a newcomer
Learning.
to Salesforce admin to learn, to get certified, and get the job here in US?
Okay. See, to learn here, first thing is whatever topics are there. I mean, it depends upon like 45 to 50 days mostly. I can't say days like this. I can say session, 45
Okay.
to 50 sessions,
Okay.
because sometimes we may skip a session, so we can't count the days. I'm saying we can count the sessions, 45 to 50 sessions. We
Uh-huh.
can complete this one. But if we are discussing more examples, it will increase. It depends upon how we are learning. So it will increase. Once we are good with the learning, while we are learning, at when we are coming to after we are learning nearly 70 or 75% we have completed, then you can start exploring certification side also. Okay, I will share some trailhead links where to start, how to start working on a Salesforce admin certification. Okay, trailhead links which are designed by Salesforce itself. So you can parallelly go through those one, and you can start working on those in perspective of certification. So in perspective of certification, there could be some different way of learn. The concept is same, but the way how we learn it, it could be different. And also I will we will at that time when you are trying to do some certification, at that time we may have some predefined pre-existing questions, previous questions for certification and all. So those things also we will I will share you the details so that you can practice those. That is one thing how we work on certifications. And coming to landing a job, so once you are good with the certification, we'll build a resume accordingly and some project showcasing that you have some hands-on experience. So whatever you have learned, you can on your existing project, if there is a scope for you to add some points which referring that you worked as Salesforce administrator, you can use it. Or if you can have some project hands-on, we can discuss that one. You can have some small project hands-on and you can showcase in your resume, and that's how you can go to the market. So by seeing the certification and the recent project you have worked on Salesforce as a Salesforce administrator, and even I can share you some interview questions while learning the topic. I will let you know that okay, these could be these questions we can get in interview, like that, so that you will have some hands-on. Okay, this topic we may get these types of questions. While practicing, you will practice in that angle also, right? So that way you will have more practical knowledge, because you are practicing itself, you are practicing in perspective of interview also, so that you may have more you can explain whatever you are explaining to interviewer, you can explain in the practical way as if you have done. It's not that as if you have learned, as if you have done, you will explain. So that is going to provide more weightage.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
So Anil, do we need any prerequisite knowledge for this Salesforce?
There is no need of any prerequisite knowledge for Salesforce, because as I said, Salesforce it's built by Salesforce.com company. It's a CRM built by them. So there is no need of any prerequisite pre-required because we are not a developers. We are learning Salesforce admin, right? So if it is a developer, I can say yes. If you are good at OOPS concept, it is added advantage. But even for developer, no need to learn something predefined, because we are learning everything in the class itself. Apex class, everything we'll be discussing. So no need to learn. Whereas for admin, yes, no need to learn any predefined thing. We are going to learn from scratch what is Salesforce, what is meant by this cloud technology, what is the CRM, and what is the sales cloud, what is the service cloud, what is this communities, and we'll go in depth into one by each topic. So there is no need to learn any predefined thing.
Okay, so when is the batch going to start actually?
Organizers will let us know, let you know all when we are going to start and what timings and all.
Okay,
Hi,
yeah,
Anil.
thank you.
This is Momo. And what about that certification, Salesforce certification? That is online exam or
See, we have online and offline for that one. Okay, even from our home itself, we can write the examination. No need to go to any center. We can write from our home, but provided our home should be, I mean, the room where we are sitting, we should be very silent. And even while we are writing exam, we are watched in the webcam. Okay, we should not even we should not move our nod our heads, or our hands should not be moved. We should be very simple, nothing moving, nothing talking, just sit in front of a system such that we are in an exam hall, and we have to
okay,
we can write exam from our home itself.
okay. Without certification, can we apply the jobs or we have to get the certification?
I would suggest yes, we should have certification. It's an admin, so it's good to have a admin certification. We should have certification. That's what I'm saying. Once we complete a course of 70%, I will request I will show you, I will give you the trailheads related to certification, So you can practice from that, and once you feel confident enough, then you can we'll do some practice tests and all. So once you feel confident enough, then you can apply for certification.
Thank you.
Thank you. And even certification, once you complete the certification, after 1 year we will be having maintenance also. So the same thing, Trailhead, Salesforce will send you an email. Your certification is due maintenance, so you have to go to the Trailhead. It will be there. You will see the recent updates for the maintenance and all. So we have to complete those trials, and then our Salesforce certification is up to date. If you miss those updates, maintenances, so our certification will be lapsed. Yes, any other queries? So just to recap again, so there is no need to have any technical background to learn Salesforce. There is no prerequisite to learn Salesforce admin. We can learn, and there is nothing to be installed apart from data loader. There is nothing to be installed in your local system. It's all complete cloud-based. No need to bother about data space of your local machine, because it's storage. The storage also is happened in the cloud. Yes, as you said that yes, we can get a remote job. It's not that every time we'll get remote job. They may ask us to come to office also. It depends upon the company. So yes, but there are more chances in Salesforce to get remote job, because everything is in cloud. So we are not going to store something in hardware storages and all. Nothing. Any other queries or questions? No. Okay. So just if you want to try something, just a simple thing, you try from your end creating a Salesforce org. If you have already, you can use that one. If you are not having, I request you to please create a Salesforce org. Free org it is. Developer dot, let me click on this link. Developer edition, we will say. This is the link. You need to follow these steps. If once you click on this link, you'll get this page where it is asking first name, last name, email address. Make sure you provide email address which you are having access to it. And the job role, you can select anything, because it's a freedom. Or and the company, you can give anything, any name, and the country, region from where you're working, and the postal code of it, and the username. You can create your own username. Once done, you can click on this I agree and click on sign me up. It will be sending an email to the email address you have provided here, so that you can create a Salesforce org. Free org. It's a free demo, free org which you can create. Let me share the link here. So developer.salesforce.com/signup. Okay, so you can create your own free org, and you can start using it in this class. Whatever we are discussing, you can practice the same thing in the free org. Any other queries?
Yeah,
So
yes,
here
Anil, I
mostly
have a question.
Yes,
I'm
Hassan.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
please.
I have a question. So, like, nowadays I was like seeing on the internet, like, Salesforce has to do something with AI, and there is some new programs with the AI. So, are you gonna cover those two?
Artificial intelligence, AI, no, we are not going to cover AIs and all. See, here, whatever we are learning, it is a core concept. Whatever topics you are saying, AI or omni-channel, to learn those, we need, these are the basics first. We should know what is Salesforce and what are the basic topics in Salesforce. To even to
Okay.
learn development also, this is the first the basic for us. You have to learn this. Right.
Okay.
Once we are
Okay.
good with this, then the other topics, whatever you mentioned, omni-channel or AI, then we can learn those. Without this, directly going to AI, something I am learning, I'm not in a programmer. Something if I want to learn something at JavaScript, or I want to learn some other programming language, I can't directly learn. Right. I should know the basics of it first. Similarly, these are the
Hmm.
things first, the core things we should learn. And once we are good with this, then we can go by we can learn the other. AI is very advanced one. So I can share you the links, like a trailhead links. So where we'll be having
Oh,
very basic learning first, so that you can know the sequence to learn.
oh,
Okay,
okay.
what is the
Okay.
basic to learn and like that. Yeah, because
Okay.
even
Okay.
very latest it started in my company also. Even I never worked. It's that it's the latest one, new feature, very
Hmm.
latest feature. So even they started in my company very recently. They are giving some links to trailhead links to start exploring those. So I can share those trailhead links so that you can start exploring that
Okay.
one.
Thank you
Are
so
you aware of
much.
trailhead?
No, no, no. I'm not an IT guy. I have no idea. Like,
Okay, okay.
this is my first time. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So Trailhead is it's a learning platform designed by Salesforce only. It's completely
Hmm.
Salesforce product. So designed by Salesforce, they start the Trailhead. The initially it's a very basic they are giving. You will learn that basics, and then next level like that. It's the learning program is designed there. So once you see the Trailhead, you feel more confident to learn Salesforce, because that the programs are designed like that. Here we will learn the concept, we'll learn some real-time scenarios and examples, everything we'll learn here. And you can practice, implement the same thing in the trailheads. Whatever you have learned, you can implement there. So
Oh,
with
okay.
it,
Okay.
double time you can practice the concepts. Yep,
Okay. Thank you so much.
yep, thank you.
Okay, one thing that developer, whatever that site you said, is it free
Yeah,
for how long?
free, lifelong.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, it's a free
Thank
one.
you.
You can use it. Only the as it is a free, there will be having some limitations. So that limitations what are there, we'll discuss.
Okay.
But it's a free. Any other queries? Okay, shall we wind up, or feel free if you have any queries, feel free to let me know. We can discuss. And regarding timings and all, instructor coordinator will let you know when we are going to start and everything. They will let you. See, only one thing I can say, how it differs from other trainings or other training institutes. Simple. Here we are learning the topic and we are learning the use case. Generally, whatever topic we have learned, what type of issues we can get in real time when we are doing a job as Salesforce admin. For example, if I said, okay, create user, or user is not able to log in, some scenarios. So how the scenarios will come, how we are going to troubleshoot that scenario, the issues, the common issues, right? Tomorrow sales user is there, salesperson is trying to log into system. Just say one thing, I'm not able to log into Salesforce. That's what his case. That's it. Here we'll ask him, okay, you are not able to log in. How you are trying to log in? And what error are you getting? And which username you are using? What questions we have to ask? So that that's how our learning will be here. So that tomorrow when you do the job in real time, really, then the way the questions you ask, the way you interact with your colleagues or your analyst, business analyst, or team lead, or whoever the next level person or your colleagues, so you feel more confident in working with them. So you don't feel that okay, I'm new to this technology and doing job now. It won't be like that, because we are already discussing here how you're working in the job, the same scenarios we are going to discuss, so that you feel more confident while doing the job.
So you've been working as a Salesforce admin yourself?
Yes, I am a
Okay.
Salesforce senior admin, lead admin. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think for like I worked in the SAP for
Mhm.
quite many years actually,
Mhm.
and in Salesforce as an admin, how many hours a day typically an admin has to actually work?
Okay, in real time, once you get a job, how many hours of task we may have, you're saying, right?
So because it's not like the users are having queries or they require you to make some changes and all that. It shouldn't be all day long, right?
No,
It should give like maybe a few hours a day or so, not 8 hours. That's what I'm.
no, no way 8 hours, for sure, no way 8 hours. It depends upon the task, Sam. So, for
Okay.
example, whatever examples I have given, users are not able to log in. These are the tickets, right? It's a break fix. Something is some user is working, something is not able to do. So he'll raise a ticket. Those things we need to address. And even once we are good at Salesforce and we are having sufficient knowledge, those things are not a big, it won't take much time. Whatever I said now, user is not able to log in. There are three steps we need to check. We'll go to the user detail page. We'll check the login information there. Here it will clearly, it will track what went wrong. So that by saying that, we will let user know, try in this way. He will try. Issue will get resolved. That's it. So here nothing big technicals here. Once you learn Salesforce, you feel very confident in working on it. But where the time taking process will be there, if you give something to build, right? They may ask you to create a formula field. They may ask you to create a validation rule. They may ask you to create a flow. They may ask you to create a email alert, email templates, right? So there
Mhm.
may take time, but again, as you said, it is not going to, for sure, it's not going to ask us to do 8 hours a day. It won't be like that.
Yeah,
It depends upon the project. It's not only technology, right? It depends upon the project. If the
because
project is having, yeah.
yeah, a friend of mine actually is a very young fellow.
Hmm.
He got into after he got his undergrad, he got himself trained in Salesforce, took the exam, then he finally landed a pretty decent job here, and then he realized he has not much to do at his job, so he found a second job. So now he's got two jobs,
Okay.
two full time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what. It depends upon the task we are getting. For sure,
yeah,
it won't be like 8 hours. For sure, even because in my whole experience, I have seen very rare we have some urgent issues to handle, but it won't be like 8 hours. It is not
right.
that complicated things. See, generally, whatever experiences I have worked till now, I mostly worked on supports,
Yeah,
not building from scratch, but I mostly worked on support. Support is easy. It depends upon the how, but sometimes there may have scenarios, some downtimes may have, suddenly system may get downtime or someone have done some change which is affecting complete system level. So those things, those times, yes, we have to very I mean accurate on those things and attentive and make sure the things are done. So even
yeah,
I will explain those scenarios also, where what could be those scenarios, even
okay,
explain those things. And one more thing, there is one more thing here. We have a Salesforce support also, right? Salesforce, from Salesforce company. If you're working on something, you got really stuck, you have done all your troubleshooting, you got finally you got exhaust, no more, no other way, you don't know what to do, you can clearly create a case with Salesforce support and explain them, this is what I have done and this is where I got stuck, could you please guide me? So you can create a case. Salesforce, the respective team will work on it. They will standard functionality. They won't work on our code. They will work on the product level only. So they will
yeah,
verify those things and they will explain us, okay, this is what you can try, or this is where you missed, or these are the next steps you have to do. So they'll guide us. So this guidance is from product level, right? So like that we can have that guidance also from Salesforce. And as you said, nothing to do at 8 hours. It won't be like that. It depends. Again, I can't say every time it will be having 8 hours job. No, it depends upon the project we are working for and the client we are working for, how it works.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, as you said, we can even land 2 jobs if there is an option. Yeah.
Yeah, he is getting double income.
Yeah.
So a quick question. So like converting user stories into technical is one thing which I feel like
Mm,
bit difficult.
mhm. See,
So that is
user
one thing which
stories
is
into
like
technical
major thing.
generally, yeah, in the companies, see, we'll be having business analyst, someone senior who is aware of this one. Generally, they won't give
Mm-hmm.
for any entry level engineer or a mid level engineer that, okay, go ahead and convert the whatever client is saying, convert his information into a technical. It won't be, mostly it won't be like that. We'll be having business analyst or someone who is already working on the platform like that. That's one thing. Okay, if they ask, even they ask, okay, convert the user stories into technicals. So we'll see the, we'll take some examples. User story, what user story will may have, because here while I am working, I won't get any user story like that, because I am working for in-house only. I mean, the company is maintaining a Salesforce. I'm working for that Salesforce. I'm as a senior admin. I'm working for that. We'll be getting like a tickets. They'll ask. They may. Okay, I will show some change requests, whatever I'm getting from business. So business will ask us to do these changes. So I will show that one so that you can understand. Okay, how we are going to crack that use case or whatever they are given into a technical Salesforce admin understandable technical way. I will show that one also,
Okay.
couple of examples.
So for support, it may not be much different.
Yeah,
For full implementation, so
implementations.
business analyst and technical architect, they will write user stories, right? So
Correct.
after writing the user stories, then they will assign those user stories to particular admin or developer.
Yes.
So that in that case, if the user story is not like
You can
the
ask them.
user story may not be completely technical, right? So it may be like 50%
Yes.
technical. Like they'll not, for example, create a flow for this. They'll not say that. They'll give that the user story and they'll ask us what solution will you be approaching. As
Yes. Yes.
if they ask
Obviously.
something like that, then we should be in a place to
See.
fix that. Like which
Yeah.
one should we
How? Yes. So once you go through the
so
user
that is
story,
one major concern. Yeah.
understand. So see, once you learn the topics, so you're learning the topic, right? You're
Mm-hmm.
learning workflow, you're learning process builder, you're learning approval process, you're learning flows. So you're learning what the tools,
Okay.
whatever are there in the Salesforce. So you know the application of
Mm-hmm.
it. So for what purpose we are using that respective topic. So once you have the requirement, so you will just,
Mm-hmm.
for example, they may say that if I give some input, I need some
Mm-hmm.
fields to provide some output. Without giving, I will give input to
Yeah.
A B field, but C field should provide some output. So how we can get
Yeah.
that, we can achieve that one. So
To
logic is
this.
different. Logic is different, but how we
Uh-huh.
can achieve that one? We may write some formula. C is an output. We may have some formula.
Oh.
We may have some flow like that. So
Mm,
now this
yeah.
one you will think in this way. Okay, if I provide input for A and B fields, I should get output in the C
Mm,
field. So a formula is enough, right? So our
yeah.
input values is A and B. Use those A B fields in a formula, get output in a formula field called C. Okay, so that's how
Mm,
once you learn the
yeah.
topics, you will get the ideas there. Okay, I can do in this way or I can
Mm,
try in this way. That's how. Of course, initially the things will be slower. Once you start
yeah.
exploring, getting experience, you'll get to know easily.
Mm,
It's
okay.
easy from user story. You can write your own. Okay, these are the tasks I have to do. Task one, task two, like that. You can jot it down and you can work on accordingly.
Okay.
Any other queries? Okay, any other queries or shall we wind up?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay.
Me too.
Thank you. Yep. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, regarding when we are going to start and timings, everything, you can coordinators, they will explain.
Okay.
Yeah, as I said, no prerequisites. We can create our own free demo org. It's a lifetime free, and we can practice from there. And the session, every time we are going to discuss on each topic. Wherever I have option to explain you a real-time scenario, whatever I have worked already, I will explain that one so that you feel more confident while you really doing a job further.
Okay,
Even I
thank you
can
so
show
much.
my production
Thank you.
sandbox,
Thank
but
you.
at the time we won't record. Yeah.
Sorry, I
What
forgot to
else?
ask one thing.
Hmm?
Here, are we going to learn any deployment tools like Copado or Blossom, something like that?
We are
Not only
going
chains.
chain sets. We will learn. I will try if I could get gear set one, because
Okay.
we developers
Okay.
are using gear set. I will try if I could install this gear set and I can explain you that one.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Copado, is it only for developers or admin will also be using it?
I have never worked on Copado. It's not sure on it.
Okay.
Okay. Any other queries or shall we wind up for the day?
No, I think we can wind up. I
Yeah.
appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you all, and have a great weekend.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Thanks.